Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're back. There's no cameras for now, to be fair, because I don't want to put my co-caster, wow, my
Well,
co-caster
kaya
in that
naman.
position. Yeah, but the thing is, how am I gonna, how am I gonna record it, dude? You know what I mean? We didn't plan that out,
Gonna have to
but
double stream the this
so
time.
yeah, so this is Pearson, one of my friends, and we're back
Hi.
to stream the game between Xipto Esports and Team Vandals. So, hi everyone. So, actually, this guy is the person who introduced me to Valorant in a way.
Introduce is like a strong word, right?
Introduce is a
I'm pretty sure.
strong word, but more like bully. Well, not really. Like,
Oh, nah,
nah,
that's
man.
even
But
that's way
like,
wrong.
you
No.
guys like taught me the ropes. Let's just say it that way. You
Totally
guys
makes
taught
you
me the
qualified to
ropes,
join you here now.
totally makes you qualified. I mean, we're talking about me, bro. So,
Yeah, how's your app been treating you?
Rack's been treating me not too good, not too bad. It's like a back and forth. Like the games we saw earlier with we saw the game between our team Ravenous and oh my god. Sorry, my brain's kind of gone. But the
Dude.
game between Team Ravenous and Team Halo,
Yeah.
Halo Ravenous, man, the overtime on that one. Halo Freya and Team Ravenous.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
still I'm still stalking the VLR page for updates on that game.
It's just like why? But also everyone wants it. We're getting into the spicy matches, but also I don't know if my brain can keep up
Yeah.
anymore. Like genuinely, can my brain keep up? We'll see. If my brain can keep up, we'll do both maps. If my brain cannot keep up, we'll do one map.
Oh, yeah, I have to fix my stuff here too, man.
I love how it's like based on the brain cell count, we will do one map, or based on the brain cell count, we will do two maps.
Well, I can handle a lot, I'm sure.
The brain cell
Like,
count isn't looking too good though. For me at least, you know? Are there brain
yeah.
cells? I doubt it.
Are the games starting, by the way?
Not
I'm itching to
yet.
watch already.
They have. Oh, they haven't started.
Mm.
They
It's like,
haven't
aside from this
started.
Challengers event, I literally have Shoba's stream open.
To watch every
See
other event?
Chobra.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
god,
watching
man.
Challengers Korea right now. I think that's the only one actually that's also online.
I think earlier they were playing challengers in C as well, because DSG is C now, no?
Oh yeah,
So challengers for C was also online.
yeah, Taiwan, Hong Kong. It's still
Yeah,
online right now.
yeah. Taiwan, Hong Kong, I think is still online. But the C challengers were online earlier. This is actually also C, but for game changers. And the only reason we're still here is because everyone wants it,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, actually, the Malaysian Singapore stream for DSG just ended. They lost.
Oh, but yeah, the games are very intense, even in game changers. Like,
Yeah,
it's wild how intense they
that
are.
16-18 would take the breath out of anyone, dude.
The 16-18 match, I wasn't able to stream that one, but that was I
I've
think, Net Noble and Imperia. No,
yeah.
yeah, it was
I
Net
don't think
Noble and
I've
Imperia.
ever had a rank game last just as long, honestly.
It just means they want it, and honestly,
Yeah.
valid. Very valid. I would too. If I was competing to get into Game Changers VCT, dude, I would
Yeah.
too. It's
I mean, we're
so
still not
real.
at the peak. We're still not at like the most important part of game changers. But
But
still
it
though,
counts.
having a really clean streak here would be great.
It would be good for your like
Mental?
mental one, and for your qualifications. And let's say you get into a game, it's like, oh, round differential is important. The more games, the more maps you win, the better for you.
Yeah. Actually,
Cause
how does
the
like
system work.
how no, how we go to how does the qualification work for closed qualifiers? Like, how do teams go from the open qualifiers to closed qualifiers, or like the next stage of this event?
Okay, so I think it's because right now they're playing on a Swiss tournament best of three type
Yeah.
of phase. So what I understand is that they'll get like the top teams from that. I'm pretty
Ah.
sure they get the top teams from that. So because they have like a bunch of scoreboards for the teams. Because it is a
Yeah.
Swiss stage, so they have a scoreboard, and that scoreboard's like where they're gonna get everything from. I think. I'm checking it right now, actually, just to check a bit if I can.
Alright. Alright.
But yeah, so everyone's going to be playing for all those days, and then when they reach Friday, Friday is the last day for the open stage. When Friday rolls around, then I think they will be like checking who has a higher scoreline than the others. So at the start of the stream today, they gave us an announcement on who was the top 10 of the stream. Oh, of the stream, of the matches. So they gave us a top 10 earlier today. And that's exactly like just how it works now. So we're just gonna wait. We're waiting on that. Hold on. Oh.
Oh, has the game started?
No. The Google Sheets is lagging because there's so many people on it right now.
Yeah, I'm just itching to watch.
Hello. Oh, I know who this is. Look at the chatter. I will leave you to say your greetings first.
Hi, even Rosie.
Hello, even Rosie. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I think the player kit's not working, guys. Everyone's on it right now.
Oof.
Too much traffic on that side. Way too much traffic right now. But if you guys hear the audio in the background aside from players and docking, that's the Valorant music already. That's like the broadcast music, because we really are just waiting. I can change the screen now to show you guys what I mean. So it literally is just live, but we're waiting. So this is what it looks like right now. Just the game changers screen. Hello, Vox. Welcome to open stages for VCT Game Changers. We're making it to the casting. We're making it to the casting somehow. Shout out to the first person I ever interviewed after a tournament. Box in the chat right now.
Hello.
This is my friend Harrison. Let's go. Thank you. Next stage, playoffs? Question mark. Hopefully someday. Don't forget me when you become a famous caster. Nah, man. I don't think I'm gonna reach that level of casting. I wish I would. But
Hey,
we'll
man,
see.
you could.
I could. We could.
We just continue this, just continue the watch partying.
Yeah, we just continue, see where it goes from there. Yeah, definitely. This might be my last watch party for this stage though, because in our country at the very least, the week of what they call Holy Week in Catholicism is very respected in terms of if your family
Yeah.
is traditional, you do Asian parents basically. If your Asian parents want you to get off your laptops, your computers, they will make you get off your laptops and computers. So hopefully this isn't the last stream, but it might be, so we'll end it with a bang.
I wonder where our Pinoy players are playing at.
I wonder too, like, what?
Just at the province.
The Wi-Fi, maybe that's why there's so many technical issues. Cause the Wi-Fi, okay, like this is someone speaking from experience. Trying to play on provincial Wi-Fi in the Philippines is so bad. It's like if you have good Wi-Fi, you have a rich family. That's what it sounds like, right there. Asian parents are scary, and considering your Asian parents let you play on that Wi-Fi during
Yeah.
this week, damn, they
Yeah.
trust you.
Oh, you better get some money out of this.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. That's exactly how it's gonna go in this situation. It's like the equivalent of as long as it makes money, you know? Jana? Jana is not casting today. I asked Jana actually if she could cast with me, but Jana's been busy lately with finals herself, so she hasn't been able to make it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Also, just took her out back and shot her.
Ah, no, you're not allowed to say that.
That's why I'm here right now.
You're not allowed to say that. Please don't. This is a family-friendly stream. For legal reasons, that is a joke. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Riot, please don't kill me.
Nah, wait, I wouldn't admit to killing someone, right?
No, you're not supposed to say that. This is a riot-friendly.
Yeah, I wouldn't admit it! So, like, it never happened.
I'm sorry,
She's still
boss.
alive?
This guy is weird sometimes.
Look, man, I just want to watch the games.
This guy introduced me to Valorant, by the way, guys.
Yeah, that makes me a terrible person.
Damn.
Bro, look what I got you.
Nah, man. It's one of the one good things you've introduced me to. My God, you know what I'm talking about, but you know we don't speak of it here.
Yun pala.
Yeah. Intro to Valo, losing money in brain cells. Definitely.
For that part, I greatly apologize. Especially since, like, the moment you got, like, really deep into it is the point I stopped playing.
God, the amount of money I've spent on skins.
I just want to imagine how I got you hooked and then I dipped.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, my excuse is justified, you know, because of college.
Yeah, someone took architecture and then shipped it out.
And failed.
Someone tried so hard to stay inside the program and then ended up not getting in the program.
Yeah.
Sorry, I heard
And then, like,
that.
once I got back to a different course,
You were like,
schedule's a
yeah.
lot more clear. And I still stopped playing.
No, you're back now.
I mean, yeah. But, like, the first few, like, months, or, like, even the first year,
Yeah, you really couldn't.
I was, yeah. I was still
How?
watching a lot, though.
6 minutes till the game starts for Xipto Esports versus Team Vandals. But yeah, that's
Ooh.
exactly also why I thought of you next, aside from Jana, to commentate with me. It's because you still watch pro play.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of pro play. Aside from me, you also watch a lot of pro play. So that's like the good part, you know?
Yeah. I'm still sad, actually,
Why?
because of Genji.
Understandable.
Dude,
But
I just went to sleep. They were 2 maps up, and then I wake up and they've lost.
But if you think about it,
Yeah.
the Sentinels win is really like a full circle moment.
Honestly, yeah. Like, the
It's a
storylines
really beautiful moment.
for Madrid were beautiful, yeah. I like to think of the Madrid storyline as, like, the story of young bloods and old gods, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah, because back in 2021 Reykjavik, a lot of the players there, or like the teams there, have made it back at this Madrid tournament. Like, obviously, the resurgence and resurrection of tens on the third
Resurrection of
year.
Tens, yeah.
On the third year, he rose again, dominated Madrid alongside Zekken. Just
That was
brought
really
Sentinels
cool.
back into a first place finish.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
Yeah.
continue first. No, no, no. Talk about other teams and then I'll say
and then
something
and
about
then Gen
Sentinel.
G, dude. Like they
Oh
brought back
yeah,
Lakia.
that was really cool
And
actually. Now that you
yeah,
think about it, it's really a resurgence and new blood. Cause speaking of
like the new
Lakia,
blood.
I was gonna talk
Yeah.
about what you said with Tens and Second, cause like you know how Second is like kind of the new blood in Sen. Obviously, he's the new blood in
Oh yeah.
Sentinels if you think about it, and Tens is like the last line to that original roster of Reykjavik.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, Tens used to be the duelist for Sen,
Yup.
so it's like the way he's passing on the torch kind of to Second is really cool.
Oh, if you want to think about it as well, when uh when Tens first joined Sentinels,
Yeah.
he took up the duelist spot, but the previous duelist was actually Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Shaz took up the initiator role,
Yeah, and now he's
so he moved off
initiated.
role.
Oh damn.
Yeah, now
That's
Tens is,
cool.
after they brought in Zekon to be their new duelist,
Yeah.
Tens got pushed from the duelist role up to an like controller initiator role.
Initiator role, yeah. You know, if we think about it, I think in a few years we'll see Zekan as an initiator.
Nah, wait, this means that Tens is gonna go to tier 2.
We'll just think of Zekan initiator then.
Yeah, dude, this means Tens is gonna fall into tier 2
No
irrelevancy.
man, no man.
I mean, and that isn't to say that Shaz isn't irrelevant. That's way
It's
too
just
mean.
no, we don't mean it that way, but the game will start now, actually.
Yeah, in 2
But
seconds.
for a background on the teams, Team Xipto Esports is actually 2 Indonesian players and 3 Filipino players.
Oh.
Actually, I have some news. Xipto Esports is Alexi, Shirazi, and Eneri's team. This is former SMG.
Oh, really?
This is former Team SMG. I forgot to tell
Oh,
you that. I
shit.
forgot to tell you that.
Oh, no, Alexi, Cameyu, and Eneri.
It's everyone.
Oh,
It's
they've
everyone.
got to be the favorites.
It's Xipto. And the funny part is Team Vandals is also Filipino. There are 6 Filipino players. This is a whole Filipino team. Xipto versus Vandals, a Filipino team. And Xipto being 3PH and 2 Indo. We're casting the whole game, right?
Wait, this is sick. Wait,
We're
these are the
casting the whole
OGC
game, right?
players.
That's why I wasn't telling you at first.
You're withholding this information?
Yeah,
Were
to
you
bait
teasing
you,
me
to
earlier when
bait
you
you,
talked
to
about
bait you.
AG? Like when you talked about SMG
Yeah,
kanina? Is this why?
yeah. Do they stream all the games or just a select few? They choose which open games to stream, and for this series, they chose Xipto and Vandals. So
Oh,
on
thank
the
God they chose
defender's
this.
side, Xipto has Shirazi on Omen, Alexi on Reyes. Oh, that's quick. Alexi on Reyes, Cameyu on Sky, Tara on Cypher, and Eri on Reyna. For attacking, Team Vandals has Sheena on Cypher, Piety on Breach, 39 Gia on Omen, Japips on Fade, and Delvisky on Raze. I'm just
Man, it must-
expecting explosions.
I also noticed how hard it must be to like just pronounce the name of some of these players.
Yeah, leave that to me. Don't worry. I'll ask you for
Okay,
the analysis
okay.
side.
'Cause I-
I'll do the round thing. Don't worry.
Because I also know at like the official broadcasts,
Mm-hmm.
they actually like ask the teams to provide pronunciations for the
Yeah.
player names. Which is kind of why there was a bit of confusion over Monyet's pronunciation.
Yeah.
Because I think Paper Rex weren't able to provide it fully. So some casters pronounced it as Monyet, while
Yeah.
some called it Monye.
Oh yeah, that's so wild. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alexi. Okay,
Caused a
to
bit of
start off,
confusion.
so we see a mid push from Team Vandal so far. However, Xipto's Tara has a tripwire in mid that was cleared, however, by the Fade Dog. With our Team Vandal still in mid, and they're backing off of sewers in A for the defenders.
Ooh,
Getting
very
one
important
already
pick.
actually on the breach in the Vandals.
yeah.
I didn't even
They-
see that coming.
Yeah, they've cleared the entirety of A main just as fast as like everything going on mid.
Yeah, actually.
Sky Flash came out, and then Enerys just started walking closely and
Uh
managed to
huh.
just get that pick onto sewers.
That's
Just incredible timing.
insane. The timing is working wonders for them. So now it
Oh,
is a
but look at the
5v4
defense.
for the attackers, with the attackers getting a fade dog in. Location revealed for the attacking Cypher. The Delvisky in sight now, however, pushed up. Jepips will be able to plant using, well, just themselves to plant. Alexi is flanking, however. I think there are a bunch of people in flank. Sheena
Yeah,
getting
there's
one on
three on that
Eri.
flank.
There's three people flanking. Oh, Tara getting Sheena, however, in that smoke. Alexi now on site getting Japips. Tara getting 39 Gia. The Whiskey, the last one standing for attacking, and
Ooh.
Tara getting the Whiskey with a 3k for this round on their Cypher. The diffuse going to
Oh.
Cypher as well, and Cypher will now have 4 over 6 for their ult. First
Wait, that
round going
retake
to Xipto.
was sick. Just first off, there's like just a ton of smokes being used to
Yeah.
cover lots of spaces on B, which is massive just because of the fact that they're all using pistols.
Yeah.
They actually just managed to walk, not really walk onto site, but managed to take some very slow, deliberate duels all the way
Because
while
of the
retaking
smoke.
B.
Yeah.
So they managed to take that very aggressive pick onto A, or sorry, on sewers to the
Yeah.
help of Inari. They stacked mid 4 players, and that just allowed them to have a really great reaction on the retake.
We do see another mid attempt for the
Ooh.
second round. However, there are 3 defenders in mid, and Neri getting 1 on Jepips. Kamiyu, however, getting killed by Pairi. Alexi now in mid, getting that Spectre that Kamiyu dropped. Well, getting both the Spectre and their own gun. Sheena and the rest of the attackers, however, leaning towards A now.
Ooh.
There is a Cypher setup in A, however, with 2 defenders in Heaven. A Heaven leaning towards mid, though. Dobisky
Yeah.
is 3 HP, so they cannot afford to hit any tripwires in this moment.
Might be a
Oh.
bit rough to get any sort of value off of these trips, but the Heaven players might.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, aren't able to. Tara might be kicking herself there because she just rotated off on site onto Heaven the moment that these players started to decide to hit A.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
enemy remaining.
Shirazi getting 1 in Pairi. Shirazi getting another in Sheena. I like the outlaw
Ooh.
plays.
Yeah, they had
This is
2 outlaws there.
Yeah.
Right?
You rarely okay, so for the first 2 games series I was able to cast, I didn't really see much of an outlaw play. But now you
Ooh.
have 2. 2 in the hands of Xipto Esports.
Well, I can honestly see them winning the next round. Outlaw has been honestly pretty powerful.
Yeah, even in VCT.
Yeah, one of the notable teams that use it a lot has probably been Paper X.
Yeah.
They have like this really sick strat where at the start of every sunset map, on their defense side, they would just wall up on B, have Forsaken on top of it, and just
And
start
just have an
fragging
outlaw
out.
there. Oh wow. Maybe
Yeah, it's so powerful, and it
interesting.
actually leads them to having a consistent amount of third round wins.
Ooh. Well, for this round, I think they're going for a B push with Japips letting out a Fade Dog. Tara just waiting, kind of just letting the setup play for itself. Dobisky in sight. Most of the attackers are already in sight, actually. Japips will be planting safe for this round. They do have a lot of utility left. Fade's utility, however, is on cooldown. The grenade coming out from our defenders. Kamiyu being able to dog. Inari getting 1 on Jepips.
Ooh, look at
We
mid,
see the
look at
one
mid.
win. Shirazi getting that with the outlaw,
Oh.
however. Kamiyu is very low in terms of the health department. Dobisky waiting for a peek. Shirazi waiting as well. Shirazi getting 1 on Gia. Dobisky. Gia, however, getting Shirazi, trading that out, and Gia getting Kamiyu as well for the attacker's first round.
Just a great hold from all the players just there at backside B. There was a very important just spray down that happened there. And honestly,
Yeah.
That honestly just changed around, man. It's a bit rough on the retake there from Zip.
That
I would
is
have
true.
loved to have seen Tara put some kill chips nearer to where she was, considering she wasn't hard anchoring. So both of
Understandable.
her chips just had a hard time finding value. To be
Oh,
fair, also attributed to
Piety
the
just got a Neri with an off the Bisky going up heaven. Jepip's getting Camus. Alexi getting a bit of damage. Dobisky killing Alexi. However, it is now a 2v5 in favor of our attackers. Tara getting out to hopefully get a pick, but Gia gets them first. Shirazi being the last alive in this round.
just incredible pace on that first contact. They were so aware of the fact that the Neri might just be like ready to
Holding.
fight for it.
Yeah.
And
Peeking
they've
that
had like the
angle.
correct read because Inari's always been pushing up. Not really
Oh!
always, but she's holding some very.
Shirazi not making the right call in terms of whether or not to TP out of there. Dobisky getting the kill. For now, the
Yeah,
game is at a 2-2 in favor of no one.
yeah,
The
just sick offense, honestly.
the the scoreboard is as follows: Aneri with 4, Shirazi with 4, Dobisky with 4, Piety with 3, Tara with 3, Gio with 3, Sheena with 2, Camus with 1, Alexi with 1, and Japips with 1. The buy is a broken buy for our defenders. Well, not really a broken buy. It's actually an eco buy. What am I saying?
Oh,
My
look at the
bad.
staff! Look at the staff!
Oh!
This is a great read.
Oh, the
Let's see
Bisky
what they
does
get out
get
of it.
1. Japips gets 2. Alexi gets 1 on Japips. The Bisky, however, gets Alexi. And they get Tara with a nade of all things. That is painful for Team Xipto Esports.
A bit unlucky to only get one there, honestly.
Yeah, that was unlucky as well in terms of them being able to read that their defenders would
Yeah.
be stacking that.
Maybe if they waited a bit more for them to enter.
Maybe they should have waited, yeah. I'd say that if they waited a bit more, they would have had a bigger chance to get more than one. They do have an operator, however, for the defenders now, posted in B with Shirazi. And Neri also in B now. The attackers seem to be going for a mid push. They all have weapons now. They all have good weapons. They have Vandals, actually. Team Vandals living up to their name with only Vandals in the chat right now for them. I
Oh,
wonder if
both
they
duelists
ever
though.
use a Phantom.
Contending for mid on the duelist side.
Shirazi getting Sheena in main. Dobisky knowing that there is one on site, not getting it quite to connect. Shirazi being able to escape. The op secure. Camus healing Shirazi. It is a 3v5 in favor of our defenders. They know where they are. They know where they're hiding. And they're getting 1 on Japips. Alexi getting 1 on Piety. Alexi not quite getting the Bisky as they get traded, however, by Ineri. And the defenders win. It's 3-3! Wow, that's intense.
That was so scrappy. But you could just see, like, obviously, 3 of these players on Zip have just incredible experience on, like, a greater stage. And you can actually just see it here. I feel like they didn't seem as panicked as most other teams would be in their position, where they were running away from an ult, yet they still had players posted up on heaven with an op to defend from it, and then still managed to get out and still managed to just do an incredibly fast retake.
That is fair, yeah. I
Ooh.
think. Oh! The Bisky is very low. They are also lacking 1 player now. The dog goes out for our defenders. It is
And they've already reinforced B with a 4-man stack.
5v3. Oh, 5v4, sorry. For Xipto Esports' favor. Alexi just waiting in that corner. Camus trying to jump spot B main, but no one is peeking. However, because they are already traveling to mid where Shirazi has an operator, Piety throwing out that utility out. Alexi getting 1 on the Bisky. Japips getting Shirazi, however, in mid. Japips getting 1 on Tara. Now they know where they are. They know that
Ooh,
we.
important duels to get to rotate onto A.
Oh
Oh,
no.
she's getting chased down.
Sheena does know, however, where where
30 seconds
these
left.
enemies are. It is a 3v2. Oh,
Last player
Alexi
standing.
getting one on Sheena with that wide swing. Jeppifus is very low. Getting one more. Alexi with a nade for a 3k this round. It is 4-3 in favor of Xipto Esports.
Yeah, it seems like Zip just had the better game plan there.
Except just had a better game plan.
Yeah, like
The retake was
Vandals.
good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vandals did a very good,
the
very great
Vandals.
step on getting those calls on mid
Mhm.
to just insta rotate onto A. But Zip were just way faster on
There
the
is a
response.
phantom on Vandals. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Oh
actually
no!
unacceptable.
Sacrilege. I'm kidding.
Have you ever seen a forfeit this early into the open qualifiers? I think we need it.
No, we can't say that. We have to keep it positive here.
But they're the Vandals.
They're the Vandals. Where are they? I think that's a running joke they'd
There's
always
two.
hear. There's two?
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. It's okay. No, we accept it. We accept who they are. If they
Fast
need
hit onto
to
mid.
if they need to switch it out, then fine.
Yeah.
So be it. If it makes up for interesting rounds, then so be it. Oh, they're trying to clear all their angles. Alexi, knowing there's one
They're just letting them
there.
have mid though.
Yeah, they. Oh, the way that they're like
Ooh.
kind of going up. Oh, Tara doesn't know that they will be going up sewer.
Wait, this
Tara
is so
will be
cool on
able
Zip side.
to. Tara will
Wait,
be
Zip
able to
has
destroy.
essentially left mid open
Yeah.
for all the attackers to take, and then they just pushed on through B main, making that trip, creating pressure that they might have flanked B. But I'd love to see them hard anchored more towards A, considering they've got zero info on B.
They have.
They're still yet to clear mid too. So these two players on Zip, oh, they have a hard task.
Oh, this is scary. Oh, Shirazi with one on Sheena. Tara not peeking quite yet. Tara getting one on Tyrika. Tara getting another on Jepips.
Spike
With the
down
spike
A.
down and 23 seconds left, Gia on site. The Bisky getting one on Alexi through the mid push that they did not account for. The Bisky getting one more on
But now they
Inderi. Shirazi getting one on
10
Gia.
seconds
They
left.
know where the Bisky is.
But the spike's
Okay.
down on ramp.
Oh, they
Not
do
much you can do
know,
here.
however. Can't get the spike. You'd have to peek and the bullets connect through Kamiyu's kill. With a 5-3, a team deficit round deficit of 2 in favor of Xipto Esports. The
Yeah, great
attackers will
response
now
from
call for a timeout. So we
Yeah,
can
that
talk
was
about
just
the round now.
Yeah, that was just a great response from Zip.
Mhm.
Especially since I would have loved for the mid push to have actually gone in first from Vandals.
Oh,
Because what happened there
sweet,
was
yeah.
3 kills have already gone down in the way of Zip before Vandals could entry, and yet the Raze was still stuck on ropes.
I see what you
It
mean.
might have been a better call to have put a different agent there so they could have the dive onto A, or they started off with the Raze lurk to have pushed in through.
Through mid,
Because
yeah.
she would have had a brilliant timing
With
on, I believe, Shirazi was
yeah.
opping on Heaven, and that would have just left the Cypher on ramps by herself.
That's understandable, yeah. Let's see where our observer will take us. Oh, are they not showing us any stuffed animals today? Apparently not. Does
But
Split
you
not
even have them on
any?
split.
Do they not have them on Split? That is sad. No way. Oh, they have a
Maybe
turtle
they just don't
though,
know
right?
it.
They have a turtle on Split though.
Wait, where?
The turtle
I know the
from
crab.
or where was it? That turtle. The turtle that Tarek Stream loved. It's in,
Wait, I don't
it's
know
in mid.
this.
It's in bottom mid, if I remember correctly. Okay, so our attackers are
Oh.
going through B. B mid. Well, not B. Going to B from mid, supposedly. Shirazi with an op. And Neri
Look at the
once
defense, though.
again taking time to think about it if they will be destroying that trip. However, Vandals are
Ooh.
going A once more for for a fake out. They don't know. There's no info. Tyra cannot see anything yet because they haven't pushed in. The Whiskey will be able to push in, I think, now. There we go. Alexi will get the nade down. Oh, the Whiskey gets one on Tyra. Alexi gets the trade on the Whiskey. Piety, however, trades Alexi out. Getting the gun, the plant will go down. Shirazi has an operator and a shorty. An operator, shorty, and a dream. Kamiyu gets one on Sheena. There are two defenders in the flank now. All three attackers on site, crowded in a corner
Oh,
there.
this is rough.
And Neri shooting across the sky there. The roundabout. Oh, them going in circles. Oh, Kamiyu getting one in Piety. They don't know. They don't know where he is. And Neri getting one on Gia, and they all get defenders getting that round. And getting Shirazi's
that
off.
was sick.
That was good.
This is a sick round.
Ruby,
you could see like their defense had a really cool protocol there. It seems as though most of their game plan right now is to just get Eneri on really deep positions on the attack. So we noticed how like on the previous round they just posted her up past there, not making the trip, so that they broke the trip last round, which is what caused them to rotate A. Yeah. And they were predicting that by not breaking the trip, they would head B, where they would have gone into Kamiyu and Eneri just posted up there.
I think that's exactly
didn't happen, of course. So they just had to play a really cool retake.
That was it worked in their favor, however. That's why it was really good.
Yeah.
Tyra's Tripper is doing everything. The Whiskey getting the ult out, but no one is on site just yet. Piety getting in there through the smoke. Tyra being in screens is the only one close there. Gia close in screens. Oh, Tyra getting killed by Piety. However, it is a 3v5 in favor of Vandals. Ult going out for Alexi. Oh! The ult does not go through. However, Piety getting one more on Kamiyu. It is now down to Shirazi in a 1v5. I think Shirazi might just save. Shirazi is saving the op.
Okay. Now the attack on that round was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
If you could just notice how they were very cognizant of the fact that this team, we know them as SMG GC. Like the core of this team is SMG.
Yeah.
And the problem with having like these very famous players, not famous, but very more recognizable players on your team, is that they're a lot easier to study than the other teams in this tournament. And so, if you're very aware of how these teams could play, or at least very cognizant of the individual plays that could come out from these players, you could actually start punishing them, which is kind of what we saw earlier when Eneri tried to get that early push off of the smoke.
But they got punished. Yeah, she got punished by that.
Yeah, she got punished for pushing out from that smoke.
She really did.
The flash, which came out from the side of Zip, the enable to raise, just it's also unfortunate.
The timing on that was really unfortunate, actually. Tyra trying
now
to
the
get
execute comes down.
Position inside. The Whiskey getting on
look at the
side,
flank.
however, they get her. Kamiyu going for the dog. Oh, Alexi getting 3. That's big. Kamiyu getting one more. That was a really good sandwich retake.
Yeah, and this is what like Zip has just been playing for, honestly.
Zip's been doing
Maybe it's a bit slow from the side of Vandals. It could have recognized that doing fast plays is actually the best for them. But what Zip do is that they're basically punishing teams for not having proper default setups. They managed to push all the way through sewers at such just a fast pace. Like 3 players on Vandals just completely unaware that there were 2 right behind him.
They shouldn't be able to do that. But they
are. They are because this team is not...
Kamiyu getting killed by the Whiskey. Oh, Alexi will try to nade them off. This is a 4v5. with most of them in mid. Actually, all four of them in mid. And Neri doesn't know. And Neri gets hit by Jepip's bullets. Oh no. Alexi not knowing Tabisky is still there, thinking that they will go with the rest of the team. Shirazi concussed, Gia concussed, but they will be able to get the plant down. It is now up to Shirazi and Tara for Vandals. Shirazi getting one, Heidi getting one on Shirazi, Gia getting one on Tara, and it is a 7-5 in favor of Xipto, but the round deficit is now down to A2.
Just very well played from the attackers there.
That was a really good round for them.
They just leave Delbisky there in that angle at A, just to lurk, honestly, just
That
to
was
keep
a
us a
good
rat
choice,
spot.
yeah.
And they just have the 4 players push up onto mid. Honestly, just sold it for Zip. Like, they were convinced that was a 5-man push,
Yeah.
probably splitting B. So they didn't even bother to just check where Delbisky was. Just a single angle clear wasn't even considered.
Because they thought it would not be
Yeah.
a thing.
So just great read that they'd actually be pushing up really far.
That was really good.
And just a really fast 4-man execute onto B.
Yeah, they got in there and Neri did not know. Okay, now it's time for Xipto to rush into B side. I believe that they will be doing a B rush instantly. Oh, and Neri getting naded by the defending Rays. I think they do have time, however, to go back, but they will be faking their footsteps.
They've stopped the brunt of this rush.
That's a riot gun, buddy. Dang. Xipto
Wonder how they got it.
A bit slower with Tara in mid, trying to get a pick, I believe, for Xipto. Piety, however, is in mid, just waiting as well. There are 2 people posted heaven, actually, right now. Tara doesn't know that there are 2 people waiting there. Oh, Sheena getting one and Camus getting traded by Alexi, who gets Sheena. Shirazi being able to get the plant down. Jepip's in heaven, so is the breach. Piety also in heaven. They are going to be retaking from CT and heaven. Neri getting one on Jepips. Alexi getting one on Piety. Delbisky being the last alive, and Alexi getting another nade kill. We're getting a lot of nade kills.
Yeah, this is a beautiful attack, actually. Like, I was completely sold on the fact that they're just rushing into B, but they managed to recognize that wasn't going to be an easy task. So they called to just play quiet. And they actually managed to get 2 rotators off from B.
They really did. I was like, oh, they're going for a really, really slow but calculated play. Like, really, like, just playing the tones of slow and fast plays there.
Yeah, they convinced Vandals of a hit on B that's going to be very fast, played quiet, and then just hit it again.
They just hit again. You don't see a lot of success with re-hit sometimes, but with this, you see a lot. Oh! That was quick.
Ooh.
And Neri just jumping into the fray, getting one on Sheena. Alexi getting one trade-off for Neri. Piety, however, is still there with 20 HP left. However, Piety will blind while 3 players go after them. Shirazi getting Piety. It is now a 1v4. They know where Jepips is, getting Shirazi down. However, Jepips with 26 health. Alexi getting one more. Alexi is on a roll with 3k after 3k every round. And it is now a 9-5 in favor of Xipto Esports with a round deficit of 4.
Not to beat on Vandals for a bit, but Zip are playing a completely different attack.
Compared to
for
Vandals,
starters, yeah, just for starters, the pace of that attack was just way faster. Second of all, the plant spot was genuinely great for all angles. Vandals were playing a lot more safe plant spots, mostly because Zip weren't allowing them to play or to plant on those riskier spots. Yeah. So Zip have given themselves a lot more options to just run it down all the way to heaven. Because even if things go badly, they can still play their post plant at heaven.
Wait, as soon
Ooh,
as
what
you
is
said
this
that,
pattern?
Alexi just went through heaven and
What
decided
is
to
this
go through
pattern?
the sewers. Not sewers, but vent. She went vent and then went through to B. Huh.
Wait,
Okay.
this is so wait. That's so
That's
sick. Wait.
actually insane. They're playing with. Oh, Alexi has a fun. Oh, Alexi for 3 with a judge. Gia getting killed by a nade. What did I just watch?
Okay, that was so sick. I don't know whose call that was, but
But
that
that was
round,
good.
yeah, dude, the double blast back all the way to A heaven. That's just such a sick maneuver. Second of all, it actually stopped Vandals from just insta rotating
Yeah.
because they had no idea whether or
Where
not
Alexi was.
the rest of Zip had pushed up on
Yeah.
A with her. And so, even though they knew there was mid pressure, they assumed there was still some people with Alexi there. So when they managed to just take that A heaven control and
Yeah.
then run it all the way down to B,
That was
the
insane.
Vandals
Oh,
were stunned.
and Neri getting one. Piety getting and Neri, however, Alexi getting 100 peeps. The peeps being traded by Piety. Tara trading for for Alexi. It's just trade upon trade upon trade. It is still a 3v2, however, with the favor going to Sip for manpower. Shirazi in the vents. They don't know. They don't know Shirazi is there. Sheena and Gia trying to get a bunch of guns before they go to push. One on site. They know one. At least one is on site. Camus getting Sheena. Camus getting Gia. Damn. The first half of that round was just trade upon trade.
Welcome to Pacific.
I'm lost. The defenders will now be taking a time out for Vandals. I wonder what
Dude,
is happening.
this is rough, man. Zip's
This game
offense
is rough.
is just on a different level compared to this.
It really is. I think
Yeah, like their
the
usage of
difference-
Reyna is actually
yeah.
really good.
The difference I think is that they play more so around the utility of their agent rather than them playing using the I don't know how to explain it, but that. No, because if you think about it, they don't play for the utility. They play the agent with the utility in mind to like just they don't play it conventionally would be what
they
I'd
just-
say.
I would try to interpret what you're saying as
Yeah,
them
yeah,
just bringing out the full
Potential of an
these
agent.
duelists.
Yeah. Cause not even just a duelist, I think also for like let's say the Omen or the
Yeah.
or the like Sky flashes and whatnot, especially with Sky's nerf recently. That you can't get more than 2 flashes anymore. That's also why I stopped playing Sky kind of at this point, because
She's so
that
good
really
at her
damages.
promise.
Yeah, it damaged her a lot in the competitive in ranked Valorant. I
Yeah.
feel her pick rate in ranked Valorant is different, obviously from pro play, but yeah. Oh, Heidi getting Alexi with the judge. It is now a 4v5 in favor of Vandals in terms of manpower. Once more, Shirazi trying to get a pick in B main. Gia spotting Shirazi. Smokes go out for both Omens, actually. Shirazi choosing to back off from B. The Whiskey is above in B heaven.
Ooh.
They will choose
The
to
calls?
go A, however. A where they are still backed off. Sheena is on site, yes. Piety is close, but they are still far, way too far. The smokes go down from Shirazi. Sheena knows that there are 2 on site at the very least now. And there you're going for that ult now, waiting, and Neri will be able to push a bit. Tara knows. Oh, the Rolling Thunder coming out. Camus getting shot by Piety. Piety getting Neri. Peeps getting Shirazi. Tara is the last man standing. However, it is not planted for Tara. The defenders will get the defuse and Japeeps will get the kill.
Okay. That round had some pretty interesting ups and downs to it. So
It
like the
really did.
initial pick onto Alexi, I believe. Yeah, the initial pick onto
Piety
Alexi
got
as she
Alexi.
judged pushed onto mid actually forced Zip to play a bit slowly. And
Yeah.
their mid rounding to like accommodate that fact was really good. So they started pressuring towards B solely through Shirazi. Shirazi makes first contact towards B,
B.
and that causes the mid defense to start leaning towards B,
Towards B.
leaving it open for two more players to sneak their way
To
all through
to
on
shoot,
through ropes
vent, and then get up through ropes. Yeah.
to A heaven, yeah. And then just an incredible usage of just the ults from Vandals.
That is true. Alexi getting one on Sheena in A screens. Alexi will be able to push through with Aneri as Camus plants for heaven this time. They have a better opening to plant. Japip slowly but surely trying to walk up through screens, getting one. Oh, Aneri getting one on Delvisky. Japip's getting one on Aneri. Camus getting Piety. Gia getting Alexi. However, it is a 3v2 in favor of our attackers.
Oh,
Oh. What they do. Tara has an angle here. Tara, however, will be traded by Japeeps. Japeeps will try to defuse, but it is planted heaven, and two of them are posted heaven. Shirazi will get one on Japeeps, and that is the round. A team ace. A good
oh,
team ace at that. It is 12-6 with a round deficit of 6 in favor of Xipto Esports.
still a great retake coming out from Vandals, like what they showed from last time. But that small readjustment from Zip to just plant open
They planted open
really
this
paid
time, yeah.
off, man. Yeah, it made
I
it
think
way more difficult for
difficult
Vandals
for
to actually
Vandals to
win that.
retake. I think with this round, they were able to plant open because they had more space. They had that
Yeah.
push that Eneri and Alexi initiated. So they had more
Yep.
space to work through the site.
Yeah, the
Flash
pathing to
in
end
mid?
up at A Heaven from Alexi was just immaculate to
Mhm.
give them that heaven space to plant for Heaven.
Okay, so we have Eneri pushing up ramps. There is, however, a Bucky there. Eneri will. Eneri will get Tripips. Piety will get Alexi, however. Eneri will be able to trade for Piety. Eneri will get the Visky in a side. Tyra will get one on Sheena. Sheena will be the
Oh,
catalyst for the ult. And Gia will be the last kill with Eneri's 4K. It is 13-6. And that is the first
ah,
map. We're doing map 2.
that was just dominant. What the heck was that last map, man?
The
Just
last
the push up
round?
onto the Bucky and to still win out that duel,
GG,
and then
yes.
to catch the player just on top of screens.
I know. So, going back to the scoreboard, it is a 13-6 in favor of Xipto. Xipto won the match. That map. Alexi as the match MVP with 22 kills. Piety as the team MVP for Vandals with 17. Eneri with 17. Dobinsky with 14. Shirazi with 12. Tara with 10. Japips with 11. Kamiyu with 11. Ternengia with 6. And Sheena with 3. If you think about it, their higher scorers are very close to each other in terms of
Yeah.
kills. I think it's just the way you play around the info you get is what was the difference
Yeah.
between Xipto and Vandals. The way Xipto tried to manipulate the round for themselves in terms of the info they were willing to give Vandals is the difference between what Vandals was able to do
Yeah.
with their info. Is you
Zip
can
also made
choose,
a lot of risks on their defense
They
that
really did.
heavily paid off. Just
Heavily did.
the amount of pushes that Neri just made by her, not really by herself, but through the help of their Sky,
That
was
was a
just
lot.
immaculate.
It was a
Yeah,
good push.
considering
A lot
yeah,
of those
considering
rounds.
the no, considering the nerfs that they gave Sky, obviously impacted her ability to gather info.
Yeah.
They just said fuck it.
They really
They
really
just-
like kind of use that for there. It's kind of like instead of gathering info, they create space. I'd say,
Yeah,
is what they
instead of just
did with Sky
gathering
instead.
info with the Sky Flash, they just added a body to it.
They added a dimension, sort of, to the way you could use Sky Flashes in the way that Sky kind of played more so with the Reyna with Ineri. So Kamiyu played with Ineri the most, and I think
Yeah,
with that combo, it it gives a new meaning to the Sky Reyna combo because it's usually Sky Flash Reyna Flash, but in this scenario it's more like the Sky gives Reyna the push info they need so they know when to push and when to back out. And
yeah,
since there are two of them, they can kind of like trade for each other, which we saw on both sides actually. The trades were insane for both sides. It's just a matter of what info was helping them more than kicking
yeah.
them in the foot or shooting
And when
themselves in
it
the foot.
came and when it came to Zip's attack, they genuinely just had way better reads than Vandal did.
I think the
Vandal
difference
probably
is,
played a bit too passively,
yeah,
no?
I think the way that they, considering that Sip was pushing them almost every round. I think they played way too passive for them to keep getting sandwiched. Like as you said, the best plays on Sip's defense were the sandwich plays.
Yeah. Those who were always willing to push through the opposite flank to always
Yeah,
encapsulate their opponents. Vandals weren't able to do that.
they weren't,
Yeah.
but they
And
did also have some good runs with the kind of
yeah.
rat plays, like we saw on Dobylski and Alexi that one
Yeah.
round.
And the retakes were really well
The
done.
retakes were really well done too. I think it's just a
Especially that
matter of,
one round
yeah.
where they used the Rolling Thunder.
Oh yeah,
I
I
found it
like
pretty
that
cool
round.
because they didn't really ult into side,
They
but
ulted
they
part of it.
they ulted mostly screens and elbow, and
Yeah.
it's actually just to isolate the duels first.
Yeah, because they
They
also
knew
know.
from previous rounds
They knew.
that Zip would have some of their players stationed over there.
Yeah.
So by ulting that, they would at least guarantee one or two kills.
They'd
And
guarantee
then they
at
just
the very
managed to
least.
flood into sight.
I think what was good about that round too is that a, a bit a little late, they started like using into account that, oh, they're always gonna push up, they're always gonna push up.
Yeah.
But they kinda realized or started utilizing that information a bit too late in my opinion. Because it didn't work out as much as they could have gotten the value for that information. They could have
Yeah.
punished them earlier on.
And I feel like the final nail in the coffin is just the player diffs, man.
Yeah,
We have way higher expectations on these
I
players on
have
Zip.
I have to get
Yeah.
water because that round actually I have two bottles. I have two water jugs, and I still went through them just in that one game. So we have 7-ish minutes, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. I will be getting water. I will be getting water, and I will be
Alright.
taking a break.
I'll go on a
So
short break as well.
yeah, we'll go on a short break real quick to get water and hydrate ourselves. So I hope you guys stick around, and we'll be back in a few. And we are back, guys. We have 1 minute left. Literally 1 minute and 1 second. 1 minute now. So we have water and we are ready to go for the next map. So Xipto has 1-0 for this game. So Xipto has 1, Vandals has 0. We will go to the next map, and if Vandals gets this one, we will go on to map 3 since it is a best of 3. The game will start in 35 seconds.
Any idea what the map is?
Hopefully not Ascent. I've seen... Okay, because hear me out. I've casted 3 series by this time, right? First map,
Yeah.
Sunset. First map, Lotus. First map, Split. Next map, all Ascent. All 3 teams chose Ascent. Well, not really. I'm not counting on it now, but all the first 2 teams chose Ascent. If this is still Ascent, thank you. Thank you, it's
Okay,
not.
if it is Ascent. Oh, yeah, never mind.
I was
It just
gonna
loaded for
lose
me.
it. I was gonna lose it if it was Ascent.
Oh,
Not
they're not
that-
using their usual comp.
Not that Ascent is a bad map, okay?
Yeah.
I love Ascent as much as the next person, but in a tournament, you can only go so long while casting the same things like mid
Map.
catwalk, mid cubby, bottom mid, boathouse. I can only go for so long, guys. So for this map, it is Lotus, with the defenders being Xipto once again and attackers being Vandals. For the first half, we have Shirazi on Chamber, Cameo on Sky once more, Eneri on Reyna, Tara this time on the Smokes, and Alexi on Raze. On the Vandal side, we have Sheena on Chamber, Piety on Gecko, 39G on Omen again, Japips on Breach this time, and Delbisky still on the Raze, unless they change their mind last minute.
Yeah, still hovering on it. You know, it's actually weird not seeing 4 duelists for this.
It's kind of a fever dream, no?
I mean, was it not their actual comp? It should have been. But that being said, I actually kind of like the Vandals comp,
I do.
especially the Gecko. I fuck with it.
I love Gecko.
Yeah.
On Lotus, my go-to is also Gecko.
I mean, rare opinion, hot take. I don't like Wingman. Like not as like a util piece, but like I just hate him.
Why?
I have been converted by my goat Sliggy to hate Wingman.
But Wingman is so cute. He's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, but like it
Why
just
do you
messes
hate
up your
him?
plants. It messes up your plant spots from time to time. That being
No,
said, though,
but that's
there's
because
been
you
lots.
did direct him where?
I,
Skill
I will
issue.
concede. I will concede. Lots of players have been getting better on actually utilizing Wingman.
Yeah.
Like, if you check out just how teams love to play just Wingman, how they use Wingman on Sunset, it's really good.
Oh,
Oh, we should focus
we
on the
see a
game.
Wingman blind on Shirazi. Shirazi getting out, however, with that chamber TP. I love that chamber TP. They will be pushing the attackers once more. Japips is the
Oh,
only one to get one. Sheena getting one in Cameo. And Neri getting hit by Japips.
Oh.
Japips getting one more. Alexi getting hit. Attackers win with a 4K by Japips. That was working in favor of Xipto for the first half. And then suddenly...
They had a great layer to that
Yeah.
trap play, honestly. They had sent like 2 players to just push up through that door. So
Yeah.
they're able to properly just crunch through the players at Mound, but they just weren't expecting Sheena to just be there to backstab both players at door, and that really just divided their
It's
attention.
the backstabbing of the backstabber.
Yeah. They managed that somehow.
It's insane.
Wild
That's
round.
what it is. Japips
Zip
waiting.
honestly had a really nice set play there, but Vandals
Okay.
just one step ahead with that
Delbisky
mid
going
push.
through with the double satchel, Boombot going out to clear sight, clear waterfall. They do not know, however. Oh, and Neri getting 2. Sheena getting a trade on Ineri, however, Japips getting Alexi, Camu getting the trade on Japips, Sheena getting Camu, and Tara Shirazi being the last one alive. They will not be planting for Mound. It is a 1v2 in favor of Vandals in terms of manpower.
Wait, that's a very costly round for Vandal. Even if Zip don't win this, they've got to consider it a W.
They've lost quite a bit for a buy
That's
round.
3 gun rebuys and 2 armor rebuys.
Oh! Chirazi, however, getting Sheena and Gia, who were rather unprepared for that.
And she has time?
She has time.
Please look at the spike, please look at the spike, I need to see it. Dude!
She has time.
That's rough.
That is rough. They had it. Just like
Massive
the first
props
round,
for the site
actually.
anchors though, for at least getting one.
Yeah.
And then with the 2-piece to open it out. Alexi honestly could have gotten way more. She was just shorty camping on that corner.
That round was like the first round, but in favor of Xipto.
Yup. They just somehow managed to pull it off.
Yeah.
Just an incredible clutch from Shirazi to just close it out.
We see a B push for our attackers. Tara peeking. Oh, Tara peeking, getting no one. And Neri getting one on Japips, getting traded instantly by Dobisky. Tara waiting in the smoke still. Just waiting. Waiting for contact.
Denying them to get that gun.
Denying them the gun, indeed. They have both guns.
They're just tossing.
They're just tossing. Tara, she's just tossing the guns. Is she gonna bait the
More
gun?
teams have gotta do this, honestly.
Oh, I see. That is risky. That is very, very risky. It is a 4v4. It could be anyone's game considering how these rounds have been going so far.
Probably won't go the way of Vandal considering the gun disadvantage they have.
Yeah. But as soon as we say that, the Whiskey gets a Guardian off of Shirazi in C mount. Tara going to C, left. Not knowing that the attacker's already
but they're not hitting it.
A. Wingman will be able to get the plant. Oh, that's cute.
No comment.
Bruh.
I've been desensitized.
Alexi already on site, waiting for her teammates. Camus also there on site. It is a Tara getting one on Dobisky, Camus getting Piety, and Sheena. Where are these kills coming from? Gia not being able to get the kills. Alexi's bullets connecting, and Xipto get the round. 2-1
yeah.
in favor of Xipto Esports.
Not much to expect from Vandal there, but they did good getting those 2 kills. Great mid-round as well. Yeah. Great mid-round as well to just open that door to C and run it down to A.
Yeah. Shirazi now has
managed
off,
to...
however. Ooh, with the chamber utility, I'm scared.
And she's posting up on the 4-man push.
Oh wow.
And there's no Viper here.
There's only a few ways. Oh, it's an elephant. Hello, Mr. Elephant.
Cover going out.
They found... Wait, I've never seen this.
Shirazi, just waiting.
The observers just playing hide and seek with the animals.
Oh, Shirazi getting one with Delvisky. Yeah, they probably are. And honestly, I live for it. The mid rounds, I live for that. Alexi supporting on site. There are now 2 defenders on site. Alexi just waiting. The corner Japip's kind of just waiting as well. Another smoke goes in. Gecko flash goes out. The Gecko Dizzy smoking. They've smoked off again. Japip's getting killed by Tara. It is a 3v5. Oh, Camus getting Piety. Spike going down. Gia getting Camus. They get Spike. However, Gia gets 3, but it's not enough. And Neri is there on B side already.
Gia actually made that so possible.
Gia made that round when
Yeah, just
possible.
getting three out of
Complete.
nowhere on just on a situation where she shouldn't have gotten like more than two.
Coulda. That was a really good round for Gia. I feel Gia was
Yeah,
cooking. If Gia was left to stew even more, that round could have been in the hands of Vandals.
yeah, but Zip2 just never gave her the chance to breathe.
She really did not have
Like after that
space.
first kill, they just ran forward towards her.
Yeah. Oh, and Neri getting a kill on Tobisky. The Omen Blind going through but not connecting. Alexi waiting in B. Sheena waiting with a
Mm.
sheriff trying to get a pick in B.
Again, that
Tara
C trap finding
rotating.
value immediately.
I know. It's always the Reina Sky combo in a different light now. Vandals will try to creep up B once more. Only Sky is in C now. C rather, sorry about that. Alexi pushing up B. Sheena not knowing that there's someone pushing up
Ooh.
behind. This could be a backstab of the backstabber once more. Oh, but they are opening the door to B. They do not push through, however. And now we see
Just a noise fake.
the Sky Reina combo. Let's see if they'll. Oh, Alexi not being able to connect the bullets there. Gia getting one on Alexi.
Oh.
Oh, Shirazi getting one on Piety, however, with the operator. It is now a 2v4 in favor of Xipto.
One enemy remaining.
Do they have time to plant? No, they don't, but Gia will
10
try.
seconds left.
Gia may have time to plant. Gia has time to get the plant down, but only the plant down as Inari takes the kill and the defuse. Oh, the defuse will go to Tara for the
Okay.
Omen ult to come into play.
Very sick round. Unfortunate for what happened with Enari. She was absolutely good for two there. But the
That was
defensive rotate onto A, just really fast rotate off Shirazi to find that first pick, dash
yeah,
out, and then immediately post up onto tree. She
that
has
was
full faith on her
insane.
teammates to just watch on that smoke on main, that she immediately posts up on tree, finds a second kill, kinda overheats against Gia, but it's all good considering it's a 1v3.
Yeah,
Oh, but look at the defense lead. It's all on B, and all the pings that are coming out, I think it's kind of obvious where they're headed.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Sheena is lurking A, however. Oh, Heidi. Oh, this is a big ult. Nabisky getting one. Nabisky
Ooh.
getting two. Alexi getting the trade on Delbisky. However, Piety will be able to plant.
And Mary just getting out of there with the skin of her
That
teeth.
was a good. That was a good Gecko up.
But
The
the round's
Rolling
still really
Thunder
close.
coming into play.
There.
They do not know that there is. There are two operators in this round. And the two
Ooh.
operators will close it out for a 5-1 for Xipto Esports.
It just seems like Zip just overpowering Vandal there. They had a
Yeah.
really cool strat where they just rush onto B. And they had like an amazing read, or maybe lucky gamble, that Zip 2 will just be leaving it wide open for anyone to take. But still, though, I think that's part of Zip 2's protocol, where they just leave B and just have an incredibly great retake. They managed to bait out the the beach ult,
Yeah.
not get killed, and then just
And
slowly make
manage
their
to.
way onto site. Yeah, and just be aware of all possibilities. That there's one at
I
their flank over here at B Heaven,
I
and then
think
that there may be more than just one person at B Main.
I think the difference between that is probably just the way that this team has played together for a long, long time now. If you think about it,
Yeah,
Xipto, I mean, we know that they came from another team. If you think about it, so this kind of like the same team, just a different branding, and
Yep.
that doesn't change their dynamic. So it shows that their dynamic really is a solid one.
That works.
Yeah. Even the unfamiliar player here, Tara, has still stuck with the team since their days in SMGGC as the sixth man.
So that means they really have been together
Yeah.
for so long.
This team, man.
It's
It may not be
really-
Kohaibi,
Yeah.
but it's still the same blood flowing through these veins of these players.
Yeah. We see in A push now for our attackers. So Vilsky pushing up. Oh, Sheena getting one on Ineri. However, Sheena does fail to realize Ineri is usually with another Tyra, trading Sheena for a 4v4. Kamiyu getting the door open to get their dog in. However, they don't see much, just one person in Delbisky. Wingman was not able to plant. I'm not sure if that was actually a plant or something accidental. Tyra getting one on Japips. Piety staying on side. Gia getting one on Camus. It is a 3v3. Alexi's ult not connecting quite well. Piety getting one on Shirazi and Tyra. Alexi getting one, but Gia will still take the cake. And yet that last kill for a 5-2 for Vandals. Vandals first win after
The
5
first
rounds.
pistol round.
5 rounds actually.
The pace that Zip plays is just insane.
It really is.
That
We
A
don't-
retake was just so fast, man.
don't
Honestly, if they
even
managed to
think
get that kill
so.
onto Sheena, they had such a strong position to just win that out.
Let's play.
But
Shirazi
Vandals are no
peek-
slouch either, especially in the player department. They're also playing individually well, and they're just going to do the exact same play.
Oh my god. No one is A, however, so the site is pretty clear for our attackers right here as long as they don't make a sound. But Zip does know that they will be in A.
This seems to be like a very practice risk.
Yes,
If
it
by the
is.
end of like the 15-second mark and we don't see contacts at C at B, it must be an A. So they have to be prepared for the retakes.
Yeah. It's
And
a
check it out.
It's a
The positions that they're
very
playing.
retakeable site in terms of the fact that they would all retake with a 5v5. However, now it is a 3v2
Ooh.
in favor of Xipto. Alexi and Lobisky kind of facing it off. Alexi getting the last kill. Tyra with the 3k. Tyra doing the heavy lifting right now as
Yep.
a smoker.
Just in general, great retakes from Zip too. It seems like they had a pretty good read on where Vandal will be playing their post-plant positions. The players who opened the door and playing by the stairs, sorry, who broke the door and playing by the stairs, just taking some very confident fights against those people at A main. While those playing at A
Oh.
heaven for the retake, just not giving their lives away for free.
Yeah. I
Honestly,
think,
just a pretty sick retake. Vandals had some nice kills over there, but just oppressive pace from Zip too.
I think with Zip they know that the cost of a retake is better than the cost of having one man down.
Yeah.
So the risks are very calculated in the sense that if they know they can get the battles, fight the battles, they will, but if they can't, they will retake instead.
That honestly might just be the thesis of this entire team.
I
Just
think it really
calculated
is.
risk.
Oh, Gia not being cleared by Ineri. Ineri will become first blood. Shirazi with an op seeing Sheena right there. Sheena, however, taking Shirazi down. Kamiyu getting one on Jepips. Kamiyu getting one more on Sheena. Gia getting Tara, however, Piety not being able to connect their bullets.
Ooh!
Kamiyu getting one. Labilski just trying to go for the... And Alexi just getting them. Oh! Alexi getting them with a right click. And 2 HP to spare.
Okay, maybe to add another tenet to the philosophy of this team, maybe
Fuck
it
it,
also
we
just
will.
includes team diffing. Because in all honesty, Zip through that route made so many hero plays, it just worked out in their favor.
I really don't think it's a matter of Vandals being bad. It's just
Yeah.
the synergy that Zip has existing is a really good one already.
Yeah.
Because individually as well, Vandals aren't bad. They have aim. They have good aim to be
Yeah,
exact.
man. The top
you-
frag
if
is
you
literally on their team.
If you see Gia's aim is insane. It's just a matter of who has more team play value. Shirazi getting
First
one.
blood.
It is a 5v4 in favor of Xipto Esports right now. They will be backing off to A. However, they did make a sound. It is a 4v4. Sheena getting Cameo. Ineri getting Piety. Ineri getting one more on the pips. They will be hunting down Ineri. Gia getting Ineri. Shirazi getting shot by Sheena. It is a 2v2. No one's favor. Alexi using the boost of that of that satchel to get on his side.
Remaining.
Sheena getting shot by
Ooh.
the last kill.
That's just
swing.
unfortunate. Again, another part of Zip's game plan is just their aggressive positioning.
Yeah.
This team, dude, they must have like 6 gamblers on their team. It's just insane. The plays that they're making. I'm not saying that they don't make sense, but the risks that they're taking
Are
and the
too-
risks that they're getting away with
Yeah.
are just
I think
immaculate.
I think that's like the selling point of their strategy. It's like you don't
Yeah.
expect anyone else to do so. And
I feel like
they will
that
get
it's a very
fired.
apt comparison from last year to just call them the paper Rex of GC.
They really are. And the fact that they're from Pacific, it makes more sense.
Yeah. You can't take the
Shirazi
blood
posted the
You can't take the Pacific away from your blood here.
Shirazi will be able to escape that 5-man push into C for a second. Bilbiski getting up with a... Oh! Gia getting Shirazi with that teleport. Gia getting one more
Ooh.
on Tara. It is a 3v5 in favor of Vandals. And there he has an operator, however. So that's not looking too good for close quarters. Camille not quite getting the contact they want. Alexi getting one on Gia. Bilbiski getting one on Ineri. Camille getting one on Bilbiski. Camille is, however, facing a 3-man. Piety getting Camille. Attackers win 8-3.
Gia is just willing her team to win.
Gia is just going the extra mile right now. I can feel it in her bones.
Honestly, that
feel it.
incredibly aggressive TP on top of the box, it's not an
Yeah.
uncommon play.
It
But to
really
just
isn't.
go for it dry
But
and
yeah,
manage
to
to
go
get
for it
2
without
entering,
a blind? My.
it's crazy, man.
If we think Xipto is crazy, Gia is also crazy in their own right. In her own right,
Yeah.
she is doing very well.
Maybe that's the balancing factor for this game.
Gia
You can't just have one team be crazy.
You
You're
have
gonna
to
get
have
wrecked.
both teams be crazy. Even Nobuski with the way that they satchel in, the way she satchels into sight. If
Yeah.
it was more clear, Nobuski would have a lot of rounds. Oh, we see a flank, a 3-man flank,
my
another
God.
sandwich play. This time on Lotus, Sheena is alone in that corner. Not sure if they'll get anyone. Ineri gets one, Alexi gets one.
Down A.
It is a 3v. Oh, Ineri getting one more.
One enemy remaining.
Spike will go to B. However, it is a 4v1 and Neri getting one more on Gia.
But it is
Unfortunately.
the pace,
The
man.
scoreline, however, is kind of concerning for Xipto. If you think about
I
it.
don't think it's happening. Vandals need to have some serious chats prepared to bring this all the way back in their favor.
That is fair, yeah. But I
Because
believe
Zip, with 6 chances or 6 points on the lead, you
But I
cannot give them
believe.
6.
You never know. You never know. I've seen a lot of things happen in this open stage for game changers. I am not
Yeah.
phased anymore. If suddenly a 9-3 happens to be real, I am not phased if an overtime happens to suddenly work in another team's favor.
Oh,
I'm
we're about
just-
to see.
I'm just not phased anymore. I think this pistol round will make or break a team. Considering the scoreline.
Well, I
Camus going
hope
for a
that
flash, no
this ends
info.
quick, man.
This is a good game, however. Gia jump spotting, Gia seeing two at the very least in that corner. And Neri will go for the door in A tree. Nades going out. Gia's still the only one in A site right now. Alexi will go up and get Gia. Not unscathed, however. Alexi's one shot. Sheena for the flank. Sheena kind of doubting if there is another person flanking the flanker.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Jepip's getting 3 kills.
Ooh,
This round going to Vandals.
this might have been a bit overcooked from Xipto.
I think so too.
They had some great defensive positions, but I think that their aggressiveness really backfired considering their lack of utility.
I think the utility also helps them a lot. So if they don't have a lot of utility in a certain round, it really makes or breaks them.
Yep.
If you know
Oh,
what I
looking at the eco here, just 3 sheriffs.
mean.
That's
Classic.
pretty hefty on their economy.
It
They
really
did manage to
is.
get the plant down, so that's very helpful. Oh, a stinger? Full shields? Okay, what's the
Alexi
plan here?
going through into sight. Alexi pushing Gia with a stinger. Gia not knowing where Alexi is, and Neri will now have a
Ooh.
gun, a Spectre at that on Reina. And Neri will have to go back down, however. Heidi getting in Neri, the gun not really enjoyed in this moment. Shirazi getting one on Japips. Heidi getting one. Alexi getting one. Alexi getting another for a Thrifty. With an outlaw? Where
Ooh.
did this outlaw come from?
It came from Vandals. They picked it up from stairs.
Oh my.
That hurts,
That
man.
does indeed hurt Vandal's economy and their mental, I believe.
Dude, Vandals are 2-0 in this map for pistols, and yet they only have 4 rounds.
Huh.
They've won both pistols, and this is the scoreline that's given to them.
It is 10-4.
And this is brutal.
This is brutal because they're not even like far off in terms of skill. I really think it's the synergy and the team value that they're getting.
Yeah.
That's kind of messing them up in terms of round wins. Sheena getting
Oh.
Neri, however, is big. It is a 3v4 in favor of Vandals in terms of player count.
Playing it slow now from Xipto.
I think they
Looks
will.
like they're trying to draw rotates through making lots of noise, like opening that door, making pressure towards B. But Vandals very disciplined.
Alexi
They could
getting
open up the
one.
site though.
Piety is blind and concussed right now. Alexi pushing. There is no one in CT, however. Kara getting one. Alexi getting one on Gia. One more person, Tiny. Oh no.
Oh,
Stop there. Attackers won.
yep.
In a
Great
11-4.
smoke. Great smoke just coming out from Xipto. They covered both angles, isolating that one on the left side.
The high angle.
And they just managed to scroll in through.
They really
Piety was not given a chance to go for that trade. And even for the backstab, she was too scared of any sort of person just watching over her. Because she knows that Xipto knows that she's there.
She knows that they know that she knows.
Yeah.
But
So she had to play that a bit too safe there.
I think it really is unfortunate. The timing, I think the timing does not work in Vandal's favor most of the time. Which is really unfortunate because if they had a better like kind of timing for the rounds, They would be doing way better. Gia
Yeah.
trying to get out. Gia narrowly escapes that. Camus will be able to plant. Alexi pushing up a bit more. And Neri getting Jepips. Alexi getting Sheena. Delbisi getting Shirazi. Delbisi getting one more on Neri. Gia stuck in the corner. Camus getting Gia. Delbisi is very low
Ooh.
with 11 HP.
A 3v1.
It's not looking too good for Vandals right now with that 11 HP on Dobilski. I think they will be saving this round, however. Oh, Dobilski getting one more on Alexi. But the other two players are pushing in. Camus getting one more with a 12.
Oh, they just don't care, man.
They just want to run it down, aren't they? Aren't they trying their best to do that? How
So, 9-3?
the score is looking so not 9-3, Chris. But also the buy for our defenders is quite unfortunate right now, especially
I
on
mean, they get the
last
judge out
round.
onto A.
They do have Gia on judge. Hopefully they get a lot of value for that.
Oh, but she's running out from the stack.
Saw you, Mud.
Oh, Heidi.
3 people though at A, and they're challenging the fast push. They could make something out of this.
They really could, actually.
And that's the ult.
I think the
But Xipto
value
is too quick
now
on it.
lies in how they're going to use that Rolling Thunder. That Jepip
Yup.
says. The Rolling
They
Thunder
have to
could
exhaust their
make
resources
or
at
break
this point.
round. It's a do or die at this point. However, if Shirazi gets to
One less.
them first, it's a 3v3.
Oh, look at the flank. Omen's there.
Gia flanking now. And Neri, however, flanking the two in CT. Oh
One enemy
no.
Oh no.
Gia having to do God's work right now.
You want to play? Let's play.
One enemy remains.
Oh!
Come on, this might just be the highlight of your career.
And Gia has time! Gia has time. Okay, Xipto kind of threw that round.
I mean, I don't see why not, but
But they really did.
damn.
They did
the
not have
shots
to
were
jump
crispy,
peek.
man.
Gia's aim was very crispy for those shots.
This
Gia's aim
might
was
just be
insane.
what they need, man.
They might just need this to turn it around, yeah. Actually. And they do have quite a bit of funds now for the defenders to at least buy
To
guns.
survive.
Alright, let's make a guess. Based on this buy, what do you think is Xipto going to do?
Alexi, run it down. That's literally how it goes.
Let's see.
I've got
But the chamber TP's away. Sheena not giving herself away for free. There's the run it down from Eneri, but they're still running.
No, they get Alexi. Shirazi getting 3, however, from B?
Oh!
That is insane. Sheena being the last alive. That flank was big for Shirazi. That was a big flank.
They were so distracted by
Alexi getting
waterfall.
one. Almost getting one. Camus
attackers win.
getting
Yeah.
for a
G-
13-5
Jeez.
on the SIP versus Vandals game. That was insane.
I feel like that just came down to the individual layers of that team.
I think it came down to individual layers and how to play off your teammates.
Yeah.
They did so
Gia
well playing
topping the
off each other.
scoreboard with
Gia
288
topping the
ACS.
scoreboard indeed, however. Gia did very well, and that was a very well-deserved match MVP from her. So Gia, just to recall the scoreboard, Gia was match MVP with 16. Shirazi being team MVP for Xipto with 19. Alexi then with 18. Camus with 16, Neri with 15, Dabilski with 10, Chapips with 14, Sheena with 11, Tara with 10, and Flighty with 7. Xipto win this series with a 2-0 score against Team Vandals. That is
this
insane.
series was so clean.
That is insane. It was
That's
very
great from
clean.
Xipto, man.
The sandwich plays are honestly my favorite.
Yeah. It's
Going
like
to
just
what they're
Zip2's bread
getting.
and butter.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're making a sandwich. They're making a sandwich
Yeah.
and they're eating it up. They're cooking it up.
It's just the constant aggression from Zip2 is so
I think that's
suffocating for
yeah.
anyone.
It kind of leaves you with the mental state that you have no options but to push.
Yeah. And I think it's also just the confidence of Zip2.
It's a mind game, I feel, with them. It's more mental state than anything else.
Honestly, it might be. Zip2 has got that tier 1 mentality, you know?
Especially with
Like they're just going through here for formality's sake, but they absolutely know that they could crush every team here.
I think with Vandals, it's more so yeah, it's a mind game against Xipto, cause they
Yeah.
have aim. They aren't bad. They just need the mental state to continue on, cause they have these rounds where they do so well, but they fall apart in the rounds where I feel like they panic way more.
Yeah, you can see it when Zipto's game plan just really gets to them.
Yeah,
How individually they start looking shakier.
yeah, that's
Just
very true.
too rough for them, man.
Uh huh.
Maybe against any other standard team
Yeah,
would have had a way better showing. But they just really couldn't play their own game.
they really couldn't. But yeah, as the screen said, thank you for watching. We had a really amazing time being able to
Yeah,
stream and to cast this game for you guys. So
I
we
was not
hope,
expecting to have analyzed. It's pretty fun.
yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope to see you guys another time, hopefully soon. Once again, this was Mia or Miala.
Uh,
And with me was Playerson, and we hope you guys have a good night. Rest well. It is 1:30 in Asia
oh
now,
god.
or 12 or 11, whichever, but it is very late. So guys, rest up, and we'll see you soon. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye bye.